Please excuse me, I'm gonna be eating while I'm playing. Not gonna be like super loud and super nasty, but I'm gonna be eating a little and I'm gonna be drinking a little. Please forgive me. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. I'm kind of far in the story already. Not really. I'm only got to the second like main town, I guess. So that's what's going on. Check me out on TikTok if you want. 6KUNK. 6KUNK. I'll do a lot of alcohol reviews. But I think this game is really cool because it's like the board I'm on right now, you know, they have these missions, but they have little stories behind them, and I think that's really cool. And I wanted to share that with you guys. Just you know, read through the stories, read through the lore, you know what I mean? Read through the lore together. And just have some fun, man. Just enjoy it. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Definitely gotta do this more often, especially with games like this. So, getting myself ready. Doing some alchemy over here, per se. Ladies, it's like, no, let me stop. Alright, that's enough, that's enough. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, help us find him. Help us send him off. To remember his eyes to read. T'other day, our father died. We've no means to bury him properly, not a white shirt in the house, nor cloth for a shroud, nor planks for a coffin. If there's aught you can spare, help, please. If we don't send him off into the next world proper, like he'll haunt us all as his revenge. Nasty. Warning, watch what you say, the trees have ears, a kind stranger. Okay. Good folk, warning, good folk. If you see any wonders hanging in the woods, such as treats fit for Yule time, dangling of branches, ginger bakings, honeyed apples, fritters or pies, then no matter how fierce your belly growls, turn back. However, whoever partakes of these treats is never seen among the living again. Wow, that sounds like some Hansel and Gretel shit. Insane. Notice, consider yourself informed. Every man with a producing milch cow is obliged to bring it to cow's perch afore the week's end. After that, we find a cow in any man's yard. It'll be 50 lashes on the spot. Damn. To the man, not the cow. And take all the goods of his we can carry. Anyone reporting a man hiding a cow will get a sack of grain as a reward. Wow, so people are hiding cows. This area, I noticed, it looks really war torn. It looks fucked up. It looks bad. So I guess they're really hurt for food. That makes sense. It's fucked up that you would get fucking lashings like that, but hey. My true born brother Michael is missing. Anyone who finds him, or at least finds out what the fate has met him, will be generously rewarded, and I'll slip a good word to the Baron about you as well. You'll find me at the inn at the crossroads, Bruno. Missing wife. So his wife then ran away from him. I bet this mission gonna be like he was a dick to his wife and that she left him, but we'll find out. Good people, take pity and hear my plea. My wife Hannah, she's missing. A few days ago she went into the woods and hasn't yet returned. I'm near out of my wits with worry and will pay any price to the man who brings her back to me, or at least tells me where to look for her. Neelan Hunter from Blackborough. So he's a hunter, but he can't find his wife. That's fucking weird. Alright, so we gonna handle what's going on right here first. Then we're gonna go ahead and do those side missions. Let's go with the agent called Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. That's what we're doing.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
What's going on? Expecting visitors?
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka.
I didn't know they had vodka back then.
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm gonna keep it cool, couldn't I?
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share a round, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
I'm gonna keep it real with them. I ain't really trying to hold back.
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and whoremongers.
To your health. And mine.
I'm gonna be real
Bottoms up.
cool.
If you want a rest, come with me. I've a bench you can use.
I step
I'm
in
gonna
the
spill
horse,
no blood.
and there's the
Keep it real.
bumpkin with what looks like your son. That's on the pretty side, I think, of himself. I see.
It's all good.
Orson's always meant.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton,
Don't know where that is.
other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
So this guy's a fucking weirdo. I'm looking for a weirdo. That's what I took from that social encounter. Bruh.
Go, go.
What did you say? Did you hear what this guy just said? You got a young daughter?
Run, Roach.
Let's do, we can start one of those missions that we just got. These are all main quests? God damn. Let's try this one. What does it say? Ask Odalyn about the contract in White Orchard. That's back in White Orchard. I happened to cross a notice posted by a certain Odalyn residing in the village. The man wanted someone to take out the monster who was haunting the area around an old well. In doing so required required a professional. This was as typical of Witcher work as they come. So Geralt decided to talk to the man.
Giddy up.
Let's just figure this out. I'm super new to this game, so I don't know if like this fucking Griffin head is gonna stay here, or if there's something I have to do to like, do I sell it? It's kind of weird. Okay, yeah, they're trying to get me to fast travel. I gotta go back to White Orchard or whatever. Fuck. There's notice boards everywhere. This map is huge. Am I not supposed to do this? Bruh, I feel like an idiot. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. Supposed to fetch her. Road map. There we go. There he is. He's here. No problem. So we go here.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Yennefer ain't got no love for me. She seemed like it. I'm pretty sure there's a quest line probably where it could be a romantic, but we'll figure it out. I'll go back to White Orchard. How long did it take me to get here? It's still nighttime. 24-hour trip. Definitely gotta learn like more about this game, you know, like as far as like the bartering system and selling and shit like that.
Come on, Roach.
I feel like if we're gonna be killing a bunch of big enemies, like monsters and shit,
Move it.
this horse ain't gonna be able to hold all these goddamn trophies.
Come on now.
But whatever, we'll figure it out. Having fun, we'll figure it out.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
I want to give a quick
earlier
shout out
on
to
we
a
drew
lot
our
of my
water from
buddies
the
I
river,
play with. Shout out to
but so many
Furious.
corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious.
Shout
My
out
daughter
to
Mandy drank half a
let me get
pitcher.
their names.
Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be
I'm gonna
driven
shout
away.
him out as soon as he's done
And
talking.
don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
To hack for I reward choosing them out using stick present S. If your counterparty accepts your offer, you've made a deal. If your offer is too high, your counterparty will grow annoyed, push too hard, and he or she will break negotiation. How do I know?
Never in my life have I seen a sum approaching that. That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help.
Fucking
Where's this
22
well?
gold? Come
In
on,
Havel.
man. More crowns?
Settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
Wow. Yeah, let me shout out my guys. My man Blue Raven J. Shout out Blue Raven J. Shout out J Dodger 07. Shout out my boy Miguel the Reaper. Shout out my boy Pax Robo. Shout out my boy Swedish Pulley 4. Shout out him. Shout out my boy Versavelli. Shout out Bori Bori Ghost 24. If there's anyone else who I forgot, I'm sorry. Still fuck with you heavy. And that's how we rockin'. I'm gonna go find his spirit. This game's story is super deep. I mean, the fucking environment is insane.
I hide Hellraiser.
It's crazy. Uh-oh, we found something. So we got something going here. Can't let it go.
Greetings.
What's going on in here? Kill this wraith.
The infamous well. Strange, no sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Grass around the well's scorched. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith. Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well. Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well. Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well.
This nigga. He keeps saying the same thing over and over. So where is it? Inside one of these buildings, you think? I think it might be in one of these buildings, I'm guessing. time at the end. As he was saying, like, only a certain time. I don't think I've been in here yet. What is this?
A journal. Might be useful.
This is a lot. It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court of Visma, listed all the harm he's done to us. How he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. How he banged, or how he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Wow, that's fucked up. Now we finally got what we begged Melitel for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last we can live as free men. 12:6, 12:50. The first day of freedom. Havel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, and that we ought return it to the merchant over my dead body. I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. 23:4, I said 6 last time, it's 4. 23:4, 12:50. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention to move 1 inch from here. Okay. Did you see something? It's 5:27 a.m. Is it the time of day that I'm here? What time did it come? Oh yeah.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this.
Yeah, but where the fuck is it? Curious, like, what am I supposed to do next? Is it down there? Do I jump in here? Yeah. That's what I should have did there.
A body. Can't reach it from here. lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well.
This mission is crazy, dude. I am not... like... what am I supposed to do? I guess that's kind of the interesting part of this game is just... so open. Yeah. I feel like there's something here, maybe. I'm a fucking